All right, the Zamboni's exiting the ice. The team should be coming out here shortly. And I'm gonna slide down a little further. Sarah, can you grab the backpack? And I'm gonna slide down closer to you. That way it gives Anoka more room here. And be kinder to the Anoka parents here. So I get nice and cozy next to Sarah. All right. Zamboni's just working on cleaning the ice off here. Coach is taking the bench. We're gonna have the mustache beauty, Brock Norman, running game sheet. It looks like Max Peterson's dad, Jeff, is gonna be running the scoreboard, and Jake Oswald's dad, Rob, he's gonna be running the penalty box. Boys still have yet to appear from the locker room. Looks like Michael's poking his head out here, so I'd imagine we'll be taking the ice here shortly. We got some jazz hands in the figure in there. All right, the boys come out of the locker room. They're getting ready to take the ice. Looks like Anoka's door is cracking too, as we should have boys on the ice to warm up.
I like your glasses.
Thank you. Oh, Maddie Whitowich here, 12 UA team star. Just complimented my glasses.
You're so old now you can't see?
I cannot see always the boys.
You can't hear either.
No, that has been a long-term problem. Hearing is a big issue. Boys take the ice. We're waiting for Anoka to come out. We'll get warm-ups underway here. Take a look at the lineup here today, or the matchup. Here's your matchup today. Obviously, our records vary greatly, as Anoka's doing much better than we are. We're 17-10-0 overall. Anoka 21-2-2. District 10 record, we're 9-2-0. One of the two only losses we have is to Anoka, the other to Champlain in District 10. Anoka has had significant less games in District 10 play. They're 7-0-0. Currently we're sitting first in District 10 ranking, behind Anoka by 1 point. Yesterday we overtook them. Anoka is 7-0-0 and ranked 4th, but they've only had 7 games in District 10, whereas we've already played 11, and so is Andover. So, and they're not that many points behind us, so it's only a matter of time if they continue the pace they're going, where Anoka would overtake us. Hopefully tonight, though, we come out victoriously and serve Anoka their first loss. Minkota, again, the best ranking system for Minnesota hockey. They have us ranked 23rd overall in state, 13th for Anoka. They were ranked first at one point, and they've tumbled all the way down to 13th in the rankings. Goals for, goals against. Goals for, both teams are doing pretty well. 128 for us, 134 for Anoka. Goals against is where we start to get a little bit of a divide. 82 goals against for us, 42 for Anoka. So a big gap in the difference in goals against. I think a large difference is on how we protect our net. I don't think that's something that we can blame Jake on, obviously. As Jake Oswald's shown time and time again, he'll stand on his head for us. I think at the end of the day, it comes down to our D doing their job and our team collapsing in front of the net and keeping the shots on goal down, as Jake's seen quite a few shots on goal. warm-ups continue to progress. Let you watch warm-ups here. I believe we're missing Isaac Olson again tonight, and Von Norman, same as yesterday against Rogers. So I believe coach is likely going to keep the same lineups. Yesterday we had Charlstrom playing right wing and Liam Hammons playing up at center. So I anticipate to see the same lineup for that. We got Maddie Weidowich here. Let's get her in here as a guest speaker. Come on, Maddie. Get over here.
Why?
How's your season going, Maddie?
Okay.
What is okay? How many wins and losses?
My cousin just took out again. Sorry. We're like 17-9 and
17-9?
2 or 3, something like that.
That's pretty good. How many goals have you scored, Maddie?
Like 35.
You're second highest goal scorer on your team, correct?
No, probably first.
First?
I'm second in points.
Second in points. Okay, so the top goal scorer here for 12 UA, Centennial Spring Lake Park, and second overall in points.
Yeah.
That's crazy, Maddie. That sounds like you're having a great season. Let's see a District 10 championship and then go to state.
We will. They're not.
We got our co-commentator, John Pitzel. You know John.
Maddie, how are you?
Good.
I had the pleasure of coaching Maddie with Pete in one of her early years.
Yep, same here.
I always knew she was going to be a rising star in our community, and it's fun to watch her grow and develop.
Her dad played Division I baseball. Her mom played Division I hockey at Ohio State, so her and her twin sister Anna are destined to.
The bar is high. Division I
It
in
is.
one of the sports.
Two tall parents, tall kids already. Great things coming for them.
Yeah.
John, here's your mic.
Thank you, Billy. Well, it was an eventful day at the pub, the unofficial sponsor of the evening. We've got some special guests tonight. We got the boys, I think, are going to be fired up. This is a big one.
This is a big one. Anoka's yet to lose in District 10. Matter of fact, I just went over the line or the stats for Anoka. They're 20. Let me bring it back up. 21 and matchup stats. Here we go. Ball goes back up. 21, 2 and 2. They've only played. We're now first in District 10, but after last night's win, we overtook Andover by 1 point. Same amount of games. Anoka is ranked 4th in D10, but they are 7-0-0. They have yet to play the Anoka. We have 11 games. So, I mean, if they continue the pace, obviously they'll be right there with us.
Well, this would be a great day to hand them their first.
Okay. Can we switch spots, Sarah, with you? We're apparently blocking some of the live barn. No, switch spots. You go down here, and then I'll just take your 2 spots.
I don't really know if that trumps what we're trying to do.
I really don't care.
I don't really care
At
either.
this point, if they're not willing to come here, this is all they're getting. So, this is as far down as I'm moving.
I mean, that was a woman with a tripod and a camera on
Yeah.
it. We have video.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
She's got a telephoto lens, like zoomed in. She's gonna try to
You know,
take.
based on our professions, I'll hand out the insults.
I like it, John. Go ahead.
I have insurance for that.
This is as far down as she's getting me to move. We're on home ice advantage, and they can suck it.
Oh, yeah. Well, if the boys aren't fired up, the dads are, so here we go.
All right. Boys taking the ice. Looks like we're going to go with Pitzel, Milich, and Gramzoni, along with Max Peterson and Kraus. This is our first lineup. Anoka wins this race. They drive it into our zone. Centering attempt by Anoka goes wide, goes back into the corner in the near side here. A couple of our players going down, trying to get after it. Max Peterson gets it in front. He's going to carry it out of the zone. He's coming through, and he's fired up as he's coming in hot. He's able to get it in somewhat deep. Goes to the near side corner. Milich centers it. Graham gets tied up. Kraus with a shot, gets blocked by the pads of an Anoka player. And Anoka is able to get it out of the zone here. Milic picks this back up, and he's going to carry it back into the zone. Anoka dumping it back out. Shot gets blocked by Von Norman, gets deflected wide into the corner. Anoka able to hold the zone. And they bring it, Graham Zoney knocks it off out of the zone, and Anoka brings it back in off sides.
Well, a lot different field at the start of this game than yesterday.
Yes.
I mean, the pace of play, the level of intensity the boys are playing at. Are we back to full bench today? Do you know?
We still are missing Von Norman, or Isaac Olson and William Stewart. So.
Okay, all right.
Schulte taking the face off there. He wins it back to Carlin. Carlin tries to get it back out of the zone. Unfortunately, Anoka thwarts his attempts, and they're going to bring it back in. Shot from the center. Blocker saved by Jake. Puck goes into the far side corner. Schulte picks it up. He gets it up to Green. Green tries to chip it out of the zone, and Anoka can't hold here on the near side. Carlin coming in hot on the far side board. He chips it up to Michael. Michael gets it up to Schulte. And Schulte can't hold the zone as Anoka gets it back out. And they're going to be coming back our direction. Carlin trying to slow them down. Oh, Anoka with a good pass on the backhand there to try to center it. Just can't get a hold of it. Jake closing the door as the puck hits the side of the post. Schulte grabbing this puck. He's going to carry it out of the zone. Shot right into the belly of the goaltender. Rebound. He doesn't know where it's at.
He doesn't know where that is.
He doesn't.
That was closer than you think.
He's eventually able to hold it. Good play by the boys. I wonder if one of my lenses is a little bit foggy here. I'm going to try to clear this.
Did you leave that in your truck all night?
There we go. A little less hazy there. Liam Hamas back in the face-off dot now. Face-off goes back over to Anoka. They send it over the far or near side boards. Kraus is first to it. Anoka gets it. They're going to chip it off the boards. Kraus able to hold the zone, sends it deep into their zone. Oren Christensen from Anoka, he grabs it. Oren Christensen's kid grabs it, number 97. Oh, Kraus able to hold the zone, but he goes down here along the blue line. Anoka grabs onto this, and they're able to get it out of the zone. They bring it into our offensive zone. Stone picks this up. He comes through with speed. He's got Liam going wide. Throws it on net. The goaltender's able to hold it, though. Good play by Stone driving it wide.
So remind me, is Stone an Anoka kid, or is it Schulte?
No, they're both Coon Rapids.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
I thought we had an Anoka guy on our team.
Nope.
No?
Nope. My understanding is they're both Coon Rapids kids. Pitzel taking the face off. Wins it over to Miller or Graham Zoney. Graham Zoney battling through, keeps it back. Anoka's able to come out with this though, and this pass attempt goes deep into the zone, but they're able to come in quick. They win the race to the puck, but Max Peterson doing his best to thwart that attempt to bring it in front. Milic and Pitzel have a little collision together. Anoka brings it back behind the net. Tries to do a miss again, but Jake able to come up with a save on that one.
Not going to happen against Oswald.
Max Peterson grabbed it. Anoka trying to get it right out in front. Great play by Jackson Kraus to keep him from scoring. Anoka still has the puck. They bank it off the boards. Trying to get it out here now. Oh, and Max able to clear the zone. As they go, we get an icing, but we're going to get some fresh legs on the ice after that. And one of the Anoka players just goes down by himself down there.
Well, and Anoka here, I think, is paying attention. They didn't change on that one, which is surprising. Is this their top line? They're leaving these guys on the ice.
Let's see what happens here. Got Schulte back in the face-off dot. Puck goes back into the far side corner. Schulte picks it up. He gets it out of the zone. Puck comes down. Green is racing to get there, but the icing's called off. Goes back behind the goaltender. Schulte intercepts a pass attempt. Okay, able to come up back with it, and they're able to pass it back in through the neutral zone. They're going to bring it out. Carlin and Chalstrom all over them. Anoka trying to cut right in front of our net.
Great stick by Schulte.
Yeah, getting a stick on that was Schulte. Sent it back behind the goaltender. Shot attempt. Von Norman gets a stick on that though, and it goes up and hits the netting. That one's actually going to exit the ice arena as it, I believe it went up and over into the netting and down. Anoka's going to go for a line change.
Yeah, they're spreading the ice out. Anoka is, they're trying to use the whole sheet.
To be honest with you, John, I think they're sandbaggers and they should have been playing AA this year.
Well, there's a lot of people that say that about us.
Yeah, I think we probably could have hung at AA. Puck comes into the Anoka zone. Oh, collision at neutral ice there between Charlstrom and the Anoka player. Puck comes back out to the neutral zone. Schulte gets it. He sends it down the length of the ice. Anoka gets it. They're going to bring it back out and bring it into our zone. As Liam's fresh off the bench. Puck goes back behind our goaltender. Liam back there to pick it up. He's going to cut out in front. Oh, dangerous play again by Liam. He gets it out of the zone. Anoka picks it up in the neutral zone and brings it back in off sides. Liam will be in the face-off dot here. We're going to have JoJo Ross with Stone out the wing. Krause and Max Peterson back out there for D. Liam with a really stupid tape job on his stick.
You know, I'm happy to see him back on the ice, ready to go. Quick recovery after yesterday's incident.
Ref trying to educate JoJo Ross here as Anoka comes up. I think Liam actually got the win on that, but it bounced back up, but our winger wasn't quick enough to grab that. Anoka gets it behind our net. They're going to wrap it around. One-timer attempt by the D from Anoka. Shot goes wide of the net. Rouse and Ross on the near side board continuing to battle. Liam with a good stick to send that back out. Centering attempt by Anoka. Can't come up with anything. Anoka's D comes up and tries to grab it. Stone disrupting that. Peterson able to chip it out. Stone hot in pursuit of him. Stone, tell is feeling good. Oh, and Anoka able to get it back out of the zone. First player goes around Milic and they're able to dump it in the zone. Von Norman is here. He picks this up. Oh, and the puck goes to the side of the net, and Jake doesn't like what he sees, and he's going to go ahead and cover that.
You know what I like? I like what we've been seeing out of Oswald post-Christmas. Yesterday, he was playing the puck, trying to keep it going. Today, he's taking the whistles. He's showing great maturity over the last 2 days.
Will Pitzel back in the face-off dot here. He wins it back to Von Norman. Von goes down in the corner for some reason. Lost an edge. Anoka comes up with it off from in the corner. They try to bring it out in front. Milic does a nice job getting a stick in the middle. Von Norman picks this up. He's going to hit Will Pitzel. Will Pitzel tries to go cross over race to Gramzoni. Gets intercepted by Anoka. Anoka brings it back into our zone. Centering attempt, but too hard of a pass for them to get anything. Gramzoni picks this up, and he's going to carry it out of the zone. He's going to go wide. Anoka pushes him to the boards. Will Pitzel trying to center it back out in front. Boys continue to battle in the far side corner. Graham gets this. Drew Milic steps up to hold it. He brings it back behind the goaltender. He's going to try to pass it out to Von Norman. Von gets it. Shot. It hits a Anoka player in the shin pad. It bounces out of the zone and the race is on. Harlan comes over and does a nice job back check. He ties up the man as Von Norman gets this. He feeds it to Milic. Milic goes cross ice to Gramzoni. Oh, and Anoka takes it away. Oh, and a great play by Gramzoni. He gets it back out of the zone and he goes for a line change. Puck comes to the near side boards here. Ryan Root from Anoka tries to get out in front. He can't play it, do anything. Charlstrom comes out. He finds Green. Green goes back to Charlstrom. Charlstrom with a shot goes over the goaltender and hits the glass. One heck of a shot though. And Anoka clears the zone. It was tipped by Max Peterson, so the icing's waved off. Max grabs this behind the goaltender. He goes to Green. Battle along the boards here. He comes back out. Schulte grabs this. He's going to carry it into the zone. He walks around the first Anoka player. Unfortunately, the puck gets forced into the back behind the goaltender. He comes up with it though. Okay, able to break it back out of the zone here. They walk it in. Comes up against Kraus, and they can't get anywhere as Kraus takes that play right away. He brings it back out. Unfortunately, his pass attempt goes back to the stick of an Anoka player. Anoka brings it back out. Schulte picks it up. He finds Green, and Green comes into the zone. He tries to cut up the middle, but Anoka does a good job getting a stick on that play. Liam, fresh off the bench, tries to intercept him. Anoka drives it right up the middle and shot. Score. They find the top left corner just above Jake's blocker side there, and
pretty good shot. Walking
that
up
was
the
a
middle.
good shot. Boys will regroup here. Anoka 1-0, 6:27 left in the first period. Liam Thomas, Stone, and Ross are out here. Liam taking the face off. Liam wins it back to Carlin. Carlin coming around. He's got speed. He gets it to Stone. Stone takes a shot. Shot goes wide of the net, or it hit the blocker maybe of the goaltender. Not certain which one. Von Norman having a battle to hold the blue line. He's able to do so. Anoka, though, able to chip it on the far side, gets it out. Carlin picks it up. He passes it to the near side board. Puck bounces out. JoJo Ross grabs it. Loses the handle on it. Goes to Stone. Stone's going to carry it into the zone. Unfortunately, gets it stripped. Carlin able to take that Anoka player away, though, and gets it back in the zone. Anoka coming in, though. Goes up against Kraus. Kraus doing a good job in forcing a shot from way back at the blue line, and Jake makes an easy save on that. Our boys are going to go for a change. Looks like we're going to get Will Pitzel's line back out there. Will, Drew, and Gramzoni with Kraus and Peterson on the ice. Will wins it back to Max. Max tries to feed it over to Drew. Oh, and Drew and Gramzoni are in. Oh, the goalie came way out, but they just couldn't get anything on that. Dangerous play for that goaltender, but it worked out for him. Max gets it at the blue line, gets it over to Pitzel. Goes to Milic. Milic fires it, but it gets sent to the glass behind.
Don't let them change. Don't let them change.
Oh. They're able to get the change there. Will Pitzel gives it to Kraus. Kraus tries to center it to Drew. Fortunately, Anoka gets a stick on that, and it goes back to them. Anoka dumping it deep in behind Jake. Kraus is going to be first to it. He sends it around the boards. Anoka is able to hold the zone. They send it back in deep. Gramzoni's on it on the far side. He tries to go to Pitzel. It gets intercepted by Anoka. Comes back into our zone as Kraus is after it. 4:40 left in the first. Bouncing puck, and he's just seen he can't get a hold of this thing. And Anoka is going to bring it right back in. Going to go deep into our zone. Kraus grabs it. He sends it around to Milic. Fortunately, Milic not able to hold on to that one. Oh, and Schulte fresh off the bench. Oh, and he loses the footing. And we're going to get a call for trip against Schulte, and Anoka's going to the box.
Well, this is, I'd like to see him try to do something here. Try to put out, some of your grinders, your passers. Let's try to put something together here. But they're going to go with the normal lines here, and let's see if they can produce.
We have Schulte, Green, and Chalstrom out there with Von Norman and Carlin out as your D-mates. Schulte doing a nice job tying up the center. Our wingers come up. Chalstrom tries to get it, but Anoka is able to come up with this. They bring it back behind our goaltender. Oh, and they stretch out a pass and try to go all the way to the near side blue line here. Fortunately, it doesn't work out for them. Schulte grabs this, brings it back into the zone. Anoka doing a nice job, though. Oh, and we bring it back in offsides, and we'll get a whistle. Got Hamas, Ross, and Stone back out there. Liam wins it over to Stone. Stone brings it into the zone. Liam blocks the clearing attempt. Anoka brings it back behind, tries to clear it. Von Norman steps up. He's able to momentarily hold it. He dumps it into the corner to Stone. Ross stepping up, trying to get it. Oh, and Anoka able to clear the zone here as they come in through the neutral zone. Carlin, oh no, and Anoka tries to center it. Jake slides over and makes a phenomenal save. Stone picks this up. He's going to carry it into the neutral zone. Goes wide. Tries to center, but Ross and Liam weren't in position yet. They were behind the play, and Anoka brings it back in. 13 seconds left of this power play, and we have yet to show anything. Ross tries to feed it over to Stone. It gets intercepted, and they're coming right back in. Shot gets sent high above Jake there. Anoka brings it back out. Ross picks it up on the near side board here. He brings it over to Gramzoni, fresh off the boards. Pitzel's back out there.
Too many men on the ice there. The refs missed that one.
I don't know how they didn't get called for that, as they should have, but we're able to chip it back out of the zone. Oh, Pitzel clearing it down on the high stick. Tries to bring it back in. He actually hit the ref. The ref didn't seem to like that one. We get a defensive zone face-off because of the high stick. Pitzel will be back in the face-off dot. Face-off goes back to Anoka. Anoka with a shot attempt goes wide. 2:10 left in this first period. Our boys do a good job deflecting that back behind the goaltender. Pitzel picks it up. He tries to center it. Unfortunately, it's intercepted by Anoka. They throw it back behind the goaltender. Anoka continues to cycle this puck well. Carlin pins the Anoka player into the boards. A couple people here yelling. They didn't like that way Carlin pinned them. I thought it was great. Carlin feeds it over to Norman. Norman tries to get it to Milic. He tries to send it up the boards. Unfortunately, well, it does pop out. Von Norman working like a freight train, almost spun himself. Milic doing a nice job. He strips this player. He's going to cycle it. Tries to Pitzel, but the pass gets tipped, and they take the shot or that pass away. And they find their second of the game as they find the top left corner of the net. Same exact spot that last one, but again, this line is unbelievable from Anoka as they just cycle the puck.
A little bit of reaching there by Will Pitzel. You got to go through the hands. You got to keep your feet moving. You can't just let them walk.
Anoka gets this in the neutral zone. They're going to bring it back in. Cross with a good stick. Goes to Schulte. And we have a hooking call. Anoka is going to go back to the box again. Or no, I'm sorry, it's Chalstrom. And we get a first PK. I'd really like to see some coaching changes here with the PK because this is a dangerous position to be in. Looks like he's going to go with Schulte, Peterson, Krause, and Green. I missed the hook. I wasn't looking at Chalstrom when that happened.
I think it was behind the play. Yeah, I missed it too.
Okay, throws a shot attempt, goes wide of the net. Centering attempt intercepted by Peterson. Brings it back behind the net, throws it along the far side board. Schulte grabs it. He's just going to lob it out to center ice. Beautiful play by Schulte. Anoka regains possession here. They're going to carry it back in, and that was offsides. Tried to stretch his last foot.
Could have been either guy. Could have been either guy on that one.
I like the far side kid, though. He tried to stretch his foot out and tried to stay onside, but didn't work out. Only 43 seconds left of this period. Schulte wins it back to Max Peterson. Anoka grabs this. They're going to bring it back into the zone. Schulte doing a nice job. disrupting their play. Schulte's able to get out of the zone, and he's going to carry it. He's going to bring it wide. Anoka does a good job, though, taking his body away and not able to get back up to that puck. Anoka brings it back out. Looking for passing option. Can't do anything as he tries to go back between his legs, and Jackson Krause takes his body. And we get the buzzer as the whole Anoka bench was screaming to shoot.
Well, we're no stranger to Ryan Roof, and he likes to carry the puck.
Yeah, he goes to school with Liam at Gentry, and I know Liam comes home talking about how good he is.
You too.
Merry Christmas. Well, that will bring us to the end of the first period.
Well, we've seen, though, I mean, yeah, their top line is great, but they've got depth, and they have a big bench, and, you know, all day long, I haven't seen anything where I've thought, wow, we really have an opportunity here. Here we got Kinsley and
They're trying to shock
Gwen?
me with a gig gift.
You guys have matching.
It's not working,
You guys
though.
have matching outfits? Did you get matching outfits from Santa, or
No.
you just?
My mom bought it for us last year, so it would fit us this year.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
still too big.
I
Yeah,
like
you gotta
them. I
wait
think
another
they look
year.
great.
Might need to wait another year, right? I knew what you were bringing me. The girls walked over and tried to get me to open a pen, which is clearly a gay gift. And it
I'm
needs a
not
new
t-
battery as it doesn't
I'm not
shock.
touching that thing. I'm not
It's a
touching
shock
that thing.
pen.
Yeah, it's very shocking how badly it worked.
That was a good joke.
Special thanks to both those girls as they're the ones running your scoreboard in the corner of your screen. Kinsley and Quinn doing a great job. All right, starting the penalty or the period on the penalty kill. We got 24 seconds left of the PK. Liam Hamas, Stone, Krause and Von Norman and Carlin are out there. Liam wins it over to Stone. Liam comes up with it. He's going to dump it into the zone. Goes back behind the goaltender. Stone's there to forecheck. Boys are doing a good job overall trying to hold the zone. Oh, pass attempt by Anoka, intercepted by Vaughn. He brings it back in. Goaltender pokes it back into the corner, and Anoka's coming back our direction. Penalty is officially killed as we're back full strength. Stone grabs this. He throws it out to the winger that's not there. Actually, I think he's the winger that was supposed to be there.
That was his spot.
And Stone comes back out of the zone. He brings it in, looking for options. He tries to center to Liam. Oh, Liam just can't get a handle on it. Goes into the corner. He tries to throw it back into the center of the ice, but Anoka gets a stick on it. And they're able to come back our direction. Ryan Roof again brings it in. Shot from a tough angle, unfortunately, and then Jake's able to get a good save. And it comes back the distance of the ice. No icing on that one. Anoka brings it back behind their goaltender. And unfortunately, the puck bounces out and we bring it back in off sides and we get a whistle. Get a face-off in center ice here. Will Pitzel fresh on the ice. Puck goes back into the Anoka zone. Fan attempt on it. Graham gets it, centers it to Drew. Unfortunately, Anoka gets their stick on Drew's stick, and they're able to clear it out of the zone. Max Peterson gets it over to Graham. Graham brings it up. Anoka intercepts him. He's able to maintain momentarily. Drew Milich picks it up. He's going to cycle. Fires. Oh, and it hits the post and goes back behind the goaltender. Will miss picking that up there, and Anoka's able to bring it back out of the zone. Jackson Krause tripped on the blue line as he entered the zone. And we get a whistle, not certain what for.
Looks like offsides.
All right. We got pretty late deep into the zone before that whistle went.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad they caught that one. They had some momentum there.
Yeah, they did. Coach is going to leave the same line out there. Will Pitzel in the face-off dot. He wins it back to Von Norman. Von loses his footing momentarily there, and unfortunately he doesn't get to it quick enough. Battle continues. Will Pitzel steps up, helps. Puck goes back behind Jake. Carlin's there. He's going to try to throw it up to Graham Zoni, but he can't get there fast enough. Anoka comes out with this, cycles it. Oh, shot off the pipe. Post saved that one, and we send it down the distance of the ice, and we should get an icing. Maybe coming back this direction for a face-off.
I think Norman had enough. He was going to take the whistle. And,
that's fine. Get some fresh legs out there. Oh, actually, no. Von and Carlin are going to stay. Looks like they're going to change their forwards to Schulte, Green, and Charlstrom. Schulte goes down in the face-off circle. Anoka comes up with it. They cycle in front. Von Norman gets a stick on it. Knows they shoot that. Carlin, he throws it along the near side boards. It pops out of the zone. Schulte's hot after it, pressuring. Oh, and he does a nice job forechecking this as Green comes up with it. Green brings it back out. He cycles it back behind the goaltender. Charlstrom's now after it. Anoka player goes down. From behind the net, Charlstrom goes down again. Vaughn grabs the puck that they tried to clear. Lose it though, and Anoka's able to clear the zone. Carlin does a nice job shutting that down. Schulte brings it in. Shot attempt goes wide of the net. Oh, and we just can't hold the zone on that one. And Max Peterson, he's going to be first to it. He tries to clear the zone. Doesn't work as an Anoka player coming off the bench just fell right off the bench. Kraus doing a nice job grabbing this and tipping it out, neutral ice. Anoka though grabbing a hold of this. He's going to try to do a cross ice pass to Ryan Roof. Roof able to hold possession of this. He walks in, centering. Oh, and the rebound goes to Schulte. He's able to bring it back out of the zone. He tries to cut right up the middle. Ross drops back and picks it up. He circles back behind the goaltender. Stone is now on the ice, so is Liam, as we got a fresh line change. Oh, Trevor Stone grabs this in the neutral ice. He feeds it over to Liam. Liam backhands it over to JoJo Ross, who tries to get it into the zone. Unfortunately, it goes right back to Anoka. And Anoka comes back through the neutral zone. Ryan Roof bringing it back in. Gets cut off by Jackson Kraus, who's having a tremendous game at D. Battle along the near side boards. Finally gets chipped out. Stone able to bring it back out. And Anoka brings it back over. Peterson grabs it. He tries to feed it right up to Stone in the middle. And they're going to come back our direction. Oh, good play by Anoka as he does a drop pass. Ryan Root fires it. Jake deflects it high and it goes over the top of the net. Jackson Kraus chips it out of the zone, goes to Milic. Milic tries to feed it up to Liam. He grabs it. He's going to dump it in deep and go for a change, and Stone is going to get a change too. Milic, Pitzel, and Graham Zoni are fresh on the ice. Anoka brings it back into our zone, goes deep into the zone. Ryan Roof's had one heck of a long shift, I've noticed.
Yeah, he
They're
does
leaving
that
him out
too.
there. Graham Zoni grabs this. He's going to feed it right up the middle to Will Pitzel. Milic tries to get it in, but it's thwarted. Oh, Von Norman does a nice job at stopping their ability to get it out, and Anoka's got a 2-on-1 against Carlin. They try to send it over. Oh, and they can't get anything on it. Carlin does a nice job pressuring them, and don't even get a shot on goal as it goes behind our net. Puck pops out. Ramzoni grabs it. Vaughn's going to redirect it the other direction. He's going to go around the net. Drew's there to grab it. Drew trying to force it up the outside boards. Unfortunately, Anoka comes up with this. Going to cycle it back behind the net. Anoka continues to maintain possession. They grab it. Shot from the point. Saved by Jake. Another shot. And another save by Jake, and he covers this one. Coach is taking the opportunity to get 5 new fresh skaters out there. Schulte in the face-off circle. He comes up with it. Anoka takes it, though, back from us, and it goes right out in front. Jake with the first save. Rebound is loose. We come up with a rebound. Chalstrom feeds Green on the far side of the ice. But he has it taken away from him as Anoka comes back our direction. Kraus gets this. He's going to send it over. I'm going to have to zoom back out. I tried something. Kraus feeds it up to Green. He gets it to Schulte. Schulte brings it in. They decide to dump it in deep, but Anoka's first to it as nobody's forechecking. And Anoka brings it back around. Kraus steps up to hold the zone. He throws it back into the zone, but again, nobody's after this puck on the forecheck, and it's killing us. Schulte's first to it. And Schulte goes down. I think we're going to get another tripping call. Jake's exiting the ice. Kraus goes down, but he's able to make a pass to Green. Green goes to Chalstrom. Chalstrom brings it in as we got an extra skater. And Chalstrom tries to drop it back to Schulte, but Anoka gets a hold of it and we get the whistle.
Well, again, Michael playing forward this weekend. I'm not sure he knows really what his role is as the F1 in the offensive zone. And the coach has got to just pull him aside. And
I think he plays D in the summer too on his AAA team. So I mean, he's a lot of D in his life, and suddenly thrusted into a new position that he's not very familiar with. We got Liam Hamas back in the face-off circle. Big face-off draw here. Goes over to Vaughn. Vaughn drops it back to Stone. Stone fires one. Goes off the shin pad of a Anoka player. And the bouncing puck. We just can't get a handle on this. Puck comes back out into the neutral ice, and Ryan Roof's there, Carlin there trying to thwart his attempts, and Ryan's not able to get it centered. Oh no, and it cuts in front. Stone able to grab it. Stone tries to stretch a pass to Ross, but it's too far out of his reach, goes deep into the zone. No icing on that as it was tipped. Liam forechecking behind the play. Stone comes up with it on the near side board. Goes to Carlin. Carlin with his shot from far out. Liam with the rebound. And Liam takes a whack at the goaltender. They didn't like that. Anoka didn't like that.
Well, I think that was before the whistle, though. I mean, hey, you go till you hear the whistle.
Liam's going to be back in the face-off circle. Coach is going to leave the same line out there. Face-off goes over to the Carlin on the wing. Anoka came up with it there, though.
40 seconds left on the power play.
And Anoka clears it. It's not going to make it the distance. Jake gets it, but fans on the shot to clear it, and Carlin's there to at least save that. Anoka brings it right back out front. Jake's there to make an incredible save, goes post to post. Anoka again gets this. They're going to bring it back behind our net. Continuing to cycle it. Ryan Roof gets this. Liam, though, steps up. He's going to pass it up to Jojo Ross. Jojo gives it to Stone. They come in the zone, barely on sides by Jojo. And Anoka is able to take it from Stone, and they bring it back out. He needs some fresh legs. Anoka cuts in front. Ryan grabs this. Shot, backhand shot, goes into the pads of Jake, and he covers.
We gotta just overall find a way to capitalize on these power plays. I mean, I don't know what our power play percentage is, and I don't think they're really high. I don't think they're trying very hard, but I mean, I think it's time to start trying.
We come up with a crucial face-off win in the defensive zone. Milic tries to grab it. Unfortunately, loses. The puck was bouncing in the neutral zone. He just can't get a stick on there. Jackson Kraus coming up with a great save as he blocks that shot there. Sends it into the corner. Continues to battle there on the far side boards. Anoka comes up with it. Shot goes right into the belly of Jake. Bounces out in front. Jake covers. to see the shots on goal. Unfortunately, this arena doesn't have it. Or they do, actually. Whoever's Jeff Peterson's being lazy down there, it looks like.
It's a lot to a little.
Will Pitzel gets this. He's going to carry it into the zone. He tries to split, go up the middle. Backhand goes into the goaltender. And the goaltender is able to get possession of that. And he covers. Coach is going to switch out the D and leave the same forwards out there. We'll get Von Norman and Carlin out there. Gramzoni, Pitzel, and Drew will remain on the ice. Pitzel, the face-off dot. Puck goes back behind their goaltender. Anoka able to clear it back out. Carlin first to it. He drops it back. Milic grabs it. Almost loses the handle on it, but he fights through. He battled right on through there. He comes up, beats Christian. Shot. It goes right into the chest protector of the goaltender, though. Great play. Oh, and that's just going to be just slightly offsides. Almost held it. Great play by Drew there to go wide, beat him outside wide.
Drove to the net.
Drove to the net. I love it. That might be our best scoring opportunity of the game.
We haven't had a lot.
No, we
there have
not.
not been a lot.
And the coach decides to switch our forwards here as we got Schulte, Chalstrom, and Green back out there. Vaughn grabs it and sends it up the far side boards. Green grabs this. He battles through, able to keep possession. He tries to center it to Michael. Unfortunately, it's intercepted by Anoka. And they're able to bring it back out of the zone. They get it deep behind Jake. Michael picking it up on the near side boards. Chalstrom and Michael. Chalstrom and Carlin, I should say, continue to battle for it here in the near side boards. Anoka continues to maintain possession of it. They get possession again and bring it back behind our goaltender. Schulte pins him to the boards. Massive scrum behind the goaltender. Vaughn's finally able to grab this. Unfortunately, his pass is too far. It goes. This is Ross or Green. He was trying to hit Green, and it goes the distance of the ice off the deflection off the boards. We get an icing call. Coach is going to send out a fresh set of 5 skaters. We'll have Liam Hamas, Stone, and Ross out with Krause and Max Peterson. Liam in the face-off dot. Face-off gets one back over to JoJo Ross. Stone then picks it up, and he's going to carry it out of the zone. Well, and unfortunately it bounces off his stick. Liam grabs it on the near side boards. He's going to cut over. He feeds it back over to Trevor. Trevor through the neutral zone. He dumps it in deep. Goes around the whole side of the boards. JoJo Ross got pinned against the boards by a Anoka player. Treasurer. Oh, and he gets called for a high stick, but I don't know if that was high. That was chest level.
I don't know. That was waist level at best.
Yeah, that should not have been a high stick. But they call it a high stick, so we'll have a defensive zone draw here. That was a good bat down by Trevor.
Yeah, that might have been a breakaway saving bat down.
Liam looks like he's going to try to win it over to Max Peterson here. And it goes back to Anoka. Anoka gets it from the point, fires it, goes wide of the net. Anoka gets it on the opposite point. Another shot attempt, hits Liam in front. Ryan Ruth grabs it. He goes down. It looks like he was looking for a call, but he doesn't get it. That was not a trip. They bring it back in. Liam steps up and takes the body, able to prevent that play from developing, and it bobs back out. Oh, and they get it on the near side boards. They send it coast to coast here as Ryan Ruth brings it back into the zone. Pass attempt intercepted by Stone, and he's able to get it into their offensive zone. JoJo Ross and Liam Hamas go for a change. Drew Milic and Will Pitzel fresh off the boards or up the bench. Drew Milic back behind the play trying to gain possession of his puck. Will Pitzel steps in to support. Oh, Milic trying to center it. Oh, and Graham Zoney stepping in. trying to grab this. Puck bounces back out. And Max tries to get it in. Actually, it didn't make it all the way into the zone, which was lucky because we would have been offsides. Anoka gets possession of this. Max goes through the hands and follows that attempt. Von Norman grabs this. He stretches the pass to Will Pitzel. Will, backhander, hits the chest of the goaltender. Great play by Will. As he had an Anoka player barreling down on him. Graham gets this. He's going to send it over to Will. Will throws it backhand again. It goes up and over onto the far side corner. Anoka cycling it back behind their goaltender. This line has been hot. They definitely have chemistry. Anoka finally able to get it out of the zone. Ryan Roop gets possession. Oh, Drew Milich likely saved a great shot on goal as he goes down and blocks that shot, sends it into the far corner. And the puck pops out and goes down the distance of the ice. Karlstrom's first to it. He gets pushed into the boards by Christensen. Rouse picks it up behind the goaltender. He sends it on the far side boards. Hits a Anoka player. Green gets it again. He tries to pass it, hits another skate of an Anoka player, and the puck comes back out and they bring it back in offsides. Schulte in the face-off dot. He's got Charleston and Green on his wing. Max Peterson and Kraus back out there for D. Schulte ties up to the center. Puck pops out. Anoka grabs it. Tries to clear it or dump it into the zone, but it hits Green there along the boards. Kraus stepping up, trying to grab that. Can't get it out. And we get the buzzer as we reach the end of the second period. 2-0 Anoka. Yeah, a couple of these lines are not working, John.
Well, and I was just thinking, we have to find a way to cut loose some of our top producers from early in the year. You got Stone, Schulte, natural goal scorers, guys that can find the net. When you get them around the net, they find the back of the net. And, you know, the last 2-3 weeks, those guys have been quiet. I don't think it's anything they're doing wrong. They're just, you know, they're not finding ways to get the good scoring opportunities.
Yeah, I would agree, John. I think some of it, obviously, is our lines are jumbled. Stone and Schulte are not playing together as they normally would, and normally they'd be on the ice together.
Absolutely, can you do the buzzer?
The girls are wanting to sound a buzzer on the YouTube channel. You'd have to hit, which one do you want?
Which one would it be?
So hit that button right there. When it, don't do it unless we score, though.
When we score, when we score, when we score. Yeah.
Oh, we got to get Lou down here. He didn't follow you. All right, we got special guest Uncle Lou, Drew Milich's uncle, or cousin Lou. Now you got to keep it somewhat PG-13. How do you think?
What do you think, Lou? How does this compare to hockey you see up on the Iron Range?
I haven't seen Iron Range hockey in a long time. I watched Montana hockey.
Montana hockey? Do they even have hockey?
What do you think your nephew can do to improve on his performance today?
You ever seen Jake Sanderson play? He's from Whitefish, Montana. That's where I'm from.
And? You still haven't described. What can Drew do better? Maybe score?
Maybe a better stride.
Oh, Schulte with a
Quit running.
Point. Shot from the point by Schulte there, and it gets blocked. Puck bounces back out to the neutral zone, and we bring it back in.
I'll tell you what, this goalie from Spring Lake Park is really good.
I would agree. That's Jake Oswald.
Yeah, he's good.
He stands on his head for us.
Yeah.
He's limited the damage to only 2. Ryan Roof there centers one. Anoka keeping the zone.
Lou, what do you think our keys are to winning this game? What do we got to do here in this third period?
Those Anoka defenses are tall guys. I don't know.
Big boys, big boys.
They're big. We need that Drew to fucking
Cousin Lou there went to the pub before the game, as you can tell.
Well, you know what I like about Lou is he doesn't sugarcoat it at all. It is what it is. That Drew needs to get going. I love that.
Oh, JoJo Ross brings it in. Shot on goal. He loses an edge. He goes down into the corner along the boards. Hopefully he's okay, but he collided hard with the boards. He's still down as the coach comes out and the refs check in on him.
So, Cousin Lou, what are you doing in Montana?
Live.
Just live.
He says live.
Just live. I love that.
What do you do? What do you do in Minnesota?
Try to live.
Yeah, I'll try to live.
When are you going back?
Third.
We got JoJo up here. He's back off the ice.
JoJo's back up off the ice. Looks like the little assistance from Coach Carlin and the ref. Or Coach Carlin, no, I'm sorry. Coach Pickett, sorry. Looks like he's keeping pressure off his right leg.
We haven't seen Carlin in a couple days. He must be out of town with one of his other boys.
Yeah, he must be.
Is
Yeah.
that JoJo?
That is JoJo.
Uh-oh.
Kinsley's tearing up over
Kinsley
JoJo.
looks very worried that JoJo is down.
No, I thought that was Liam.
Does somebody have a crush on JoJo Ross?
Oh, you like
I
JoJo?
haven't even met him, she says.
That doesn't mean you can't have a crush.
Oh, and by the way, I thought
I've never met Megan Fox, but I'm a huge fan of hers.
Liam. Coach decides to get a fresh line out here. We got Will Pitzel back out on the ice. He wins this. Milic grabs this. He tries to get it into the zone, goes down as he loses an edge. Anoka sends it around the far side board. Carlin trying to hold the zone, can't come up with it though, and Anoka brings it in. Shot right into the belly of Jake, and he's able to easily glove this down.
By the way, I have Billy Bob Jr. and she is Billy Bob. It's a capybara.
Well, we're running out of runway here. We got to start to make some progress. The next goal is the big one.
Nobody can get like this.
Cousin Lou there flew in from Montana a few days ago, and he got to meet the airport PD's finest as he had a few cocktails on the plane and tried to kick a car. Got sent to the hospital.
Oh boy. Is he staying with Jimmer?
He's staying at his mom's in Circle Pines. Play comes into the zone and we get a call for...
Well, we all appreciate Cousin Lou. Thanks. Good to see him around the holidays, and we're happy to have him at the rink watching his nephew play.
Cheering him on. Anoka goes to the box. Looks like maybe a checking call on the boards there.
Okay, we got a power play here. Let's get something rolling
They should
here.
have got a holding call down here on the near side blue line, on our blue line, because the one kid got Drew's stick underneath his armpit and clamped down on it. Will Pitzel tries to come up with a face-off win. Anoka gets it and sends it around the far side of the boards. Ryan Roof chips it out, comes over to Kraus. Kraus feeds it over to Milic. Milic, he grabs it. He centers for Graham. Graham just can't get a good shot off. Anoka forces it back behind the goaltender. Puck goes off the boards by Anoka and chimps out of the zone. Max Peterson there to grab it. They're going to be able to hang on to possession of this. They bring it into our zone. They chip it in deep. Kraus will be first to it. He grabs it. He's going to send it over to Gramzoni over there on the far side hash marks. Peterson steps up to help out. Gramzoni tries to feed it over to Pitzel, but it's intercepted by Anoka. Graham again goes to Pitzel, and they got a 2-on-1, Pitzel and Milic. Oh man, Pitzel feeds it over to Drew, but it bounces off his stick. Just can't get a good shot off. Milic gives it back over to Pitzel. Shot, not able to find the back of the net here yet. Stone's fresh off the bench. He's going to grab this and carry it into the zone. 11 seconds left of the power play. He centers it to Schulte. Schulte goes to Drew. Drew gives it back to Schulte. He backhanders it and it goes up and over the goal. Oh, what a beautiful play if they could have just finished. Schulte grabs this as Anoka's back in full strength.
Well, Schulte wants that one back.
He does. Great play there. They had the goaltender beat all day long. Puck comes back into his zone. Schulte there to pick it up. He carries it back behind Jake. He's going to keep possession of this. He carries it into the zone. Decides to cut wide. Sends it over. Almost finds Green there in front. And Anoka able to get it back out. Charlstrom's there though. Trying to hold the zone as comes back out. Kraus picks it up. He sends it over to Schulte. Schulte trying to get it in, has it taken from him, and they're able to get it back out. Anoka sends it deep into their zone, or our zone. Kraus is there, he comes in. He takes away the puck from them. That along the boards, pops out, goes to Max in front. Max sends it to Charlstrom, who gives it back to Green here. Puck comes to the blue line and hit the blue line brick wall there. Charlstrom carries it in. He tries to feed it over to Hamas, fresh off the bench. It's just off his reach. Liam brings it back out. Oh, and the D just finally pins Liam as he's got pretty behind the net. Jojo Ross is off the bench. Apparently he's okay. He's going to carry it behind the goaltender. He keeps it. He tries to center it. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit off its mark, and Anoka gets it, and they bring it back out. Liam in hot pursuit as Kraus brings it in. Liam's going to pick it up. He's going to feed it up to Jojo, and it comes back out. Comes all the way into the Anoka zone. I'm losing a handle here.
Great stick by Carlin.
Having some gimbal issues here. What's going on here? My gimbal is not wanting to cooperate. There we go. Jake comes up with a save as I have camera issues.
Did you return the automatic camera? Did your mom return it?
I did not, no. Still have it. Will Pitzel back in the face-off dot. He wins it back to Vaughn. Vaughn sends it far side to Gramzoni. Oh, and Anoka's able to thwart that attempt of a breakaway. And they bring it back into our zone. Drew, though, steps up and strips them of it. He tries to feed it in the center up to Gramzoni. Anoka gets it in just over the blue line. Graham steps up. Harlan does a good job grabbing that and chips it back out. Anoka gets possession, though, in the neutral zone, and they're going to bring it back into the zone. Von Norman grabs this, though, and he's going to get it back out. It's going to come down into the Anoka zone. 55 from Anoka, sends it around the boards. Comes rolling around the dasher boards here, and Max is first to it. Max gets it, and he's coming in with speed. He sends one on net, gets deflected to the corner by the goaltender. They're going to come back out of the zone. Kraus does a beautiful play, angling that Anoka player into the boards.
Angling by definition.
He is got one heck of a game today. Oh, and Pitzel is going to go for a slash as he came over the top of the stick there and knocked the stick out of the hands of the Anoka player.
I mean, that's a dumb penalty. You have the advantage, you have the speed, you even have the body position. Go under the stick. Go under the stick. There's no reason to come across the top like that.
Well, we'll get a defensive zone draw as 7 minutes and 52 seconds are left in this game with a minute 30 on the clock for a penalty. Schulte and Green are out there as your forwards. Kraus and Max Peterson still out there as D. Ryan Roof fires one, but it goes well high of the net, hits the glass. Anoka continues to maintain possession in our zone. They cut right out in front. Oh, and they center it. They center it, and nobody covering the guy on the back door, and unfortunately that finds the back of the net.
Penalties hurt.
Yeah, that
it's hard to play shorthanded against one of the best teams in the state here.
Yeah, this team literally could hang with AA teams. I mean,
they're pretty good. I mean,
they do a good job. They got some big boys out here. And they come up with this. Ryan Roof brings it into the zone. Carlin does a good job taking the body and pushing him to the boards. Anoka centers it in. Jake comes up with a great save as Anoka took a shot and the puck bounces out, goes the distance of the ice, and we get an icing. 7 minutes and 17 seconds left of this game here. Another Pitzel running behind us here. Ryan goes running down.
Well, I thought Laura left. I'm not sure what he's doing here. I'm glad you saw him.
Yeah. We'll have to maybe have him come in for an interview. Jake with another great save. Anoka tries to wrap it around, gets his pad down though. Another save by Jake. Anoka keeps pressure on. They send it out to the point. Cycle it back down low in the corner. Vaughn goes down, or Schulte goes down. Anoka gets this. They're going to try to wrap it around. Jake, I think it's his leg on this one. And yeah, and Jake slammed the door shut just in time on that wraparound.
Well, and there, Ryan Roof, I mean, we love him, but we hate him. After the whistle and Jake gets up, he just slaps the puck into the net.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, guys.
Now Liam back in the face-off circle. Puck bounces back out to Anoka. Oh, shot by Anoka, gets deflected to the far side corner by Jake. Anoka maintains possession of this. They're going to cycle it down low in our zone. Good stick by Max as he breaks that off. Trevor Stone finds it. He comes through. He's going to bring it into the zone. Liam steps up, gets his skate in the zone. He comes up with it, fires it. Unfortunately, hits the stick of a Anoka player. And Anoka brings it back out here. Strauss picks this up. Strauss looking for his options. Keeps redirecting. He sends it on the near side boards, trying to find Ross. Anoka's there though, and they come out with it. He skates right up, and he paints that corner. Knocks Jake's water bottle even back off the net.
Pretty good shot there.
That was
Pretty
a hard
good
shot for Jake,
there.
and not much we could do there. Liam needed to take that angle and take the body on that one.
I didn't see where Liam was on the approach, but I saw where he was after. And
He was on the losing side.
my knee-jerk reaction was maybe he could have got there.
Yeah.
But again, great shot. I mean, that guy walked right in, good hands. These are good goals.
Yeah, they're hard to save. Battle in the neutral zone here. Anoka comes up with it. They're going to send it back down our direction. Oh, and Anoka's going to go for a boarding or a check here as they check. It looked like Carlin into the boards, and he goes down. Yeah, and Anoka will go for checking. We'll get a power play.
The only bad goal is the penalty kill.
Yeah.
Dumb penalty leads to that third goal, which was the critical turning point essentially in the game. The fourth one doesn't really matter at this point, but
No.
that third one hurts.
Well, hopefully we can get their shutout away from them as we get an attempt here, and we got our top recent line out here. Pitzel, Milic, and Gramzoni. Norman and Carlin out there. Face-off comes way out into our zone. Carlin's going to be first to it. He's going to bring it back behind Jake. Turns it and redirects. He feeds it over to Gramzoni. Gramzoni centers it over to Milic. Milic cuts out wide. He comes in. Shot. Oh, and the goaltender gets a save and sends it to the corner. Pitzel gets it again. He centers it again to Milic. Milic with another shot. And the goaltender able to hold on to that one as they go down. I hope the coach decides to leave the same lineup out there as they're buzzing, and this is their best attempt for a shot at getting the goal.
I mean,
here.
they send Will into the corner, and then they send those other two towards the net, and like Drew's got a great eye for the net. Let's put him in front and let Will get to work in the corners.
I'd agree. Anoka comes up with a face-off win. They send it back behind their goaltender and then around. Vaughn not able to hold the zone, and they come out, and we got a 2-on-1. Short-handed. Oh, and Carlin with a beautiful stick comes up big for us. So Will grabs this behind the net. Rolling puck, trying to get it under control there as it was on its edge. Milic comes up with this. He tries to carry it out of the zone. He's able to do so. Brings it wide. He drops it back for Pitzel. Unfortunately, I don't think Pitzel is prepared for that drop back. Just need a little bit better communication between the two of them. And Anoka gets it deep into our zone. Kraus sends it over to Peterson. 19 seconds left of the PK. Peterson had the puck stripped from him and goes over in front. Oswald's forced to cover that puck.
Is it mine?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Schulte wins it back to Max. Max feeding it straight up the middle to Stone. Stone's going to rush it in. He tries to toe drag up the middle. Does that a lot. I wish that's one thing he could do a little bit better, is less toe dragging in the middle, and that's going to kill the power play for Anoka as they bring it into the zone. Max and Kraus doing a great job. They come back our direction. Schulte and Stone out there together with Green as our forwards. Anoka is able to grab this though, and they bring it back into our zone. Vaughn though picks it up, finds Stone center ice. Trevor just loses his footing, goes down, still playing it from his knees. Schulte comes up with it, beautiful deal. Schulte tries to throw one on net. Goaltender comes up with a save. We get a whistle. 3:28 left of this game. We're gonna get a line change as we're gonna go Jojo Ross, Ramzoni, and Liam Thomas is the center, changing stuff up a little bit here.
Well, I think he tried to put Stone and Schulte together.
Yeah.
Now he's got an off pairing.
He does. As Anoka comes up with his face-off win, comes out of the zone. Carlin gets it, sends it over to Liam. Liam brings it into the zone. He takes a shot, gets deflected into the corner, goes back behind the goaltender. Anoka comes up with this. Oh, and Graham and Liam. Graham goes down, and Liam goes down on top of him there. And Anoka brings it back into the zone. Vaughn does a good job of getting a stick on it. Anoka, though, takes a shot. Jake comes up with a save. Rebound goes to Graham. Graham brings it in. He tries to cut up the middle there. Vaughn able to hold this. Shot. Just goes wide of the net. Anoka is able to get it back out of the zone, and it's going to go the distance of the ice for an icing. We'll get an offensive zone draw along with a few fresh skaters out there. I don't know. I might like this pairing here. We're going to have Pitzel, Stone, and Milic out there together. Let's see what this can do. They can do. 2:33 left of the game. Pitzel in the face-off dot. Wins it back to Milic. Fortunately, it doesn't make it all the way back there. Anoka tries to clear, but Kraus steps up and holds it. He's got Stone back there and Milic there alongside him. Pitzel with a beautiful play to swipe in there and grab it. Unfortunately, Anoka steals it right in front. Max holds the zone, tries to get it into the corner, and Anoka intercepts. And they bring it out of the zone. Kraus does a great job, though, grabbing the player or the puck. Centering attempt by Milic. Gets intercepted. Milic comes up with this. Pass tried to dump it into the zone, but it's intercepted by Anoka. Ryan Roof from Anoka brings it in. Shot goes up and over Jake. Max Peterson on the far side board. Battling. Stone's there trying to help out. Itzel steps in now to help. And we got quite the huddle. It looks like a game of rugby.
6-year-old soccer.
Yeah. Oh, and puck bounces out. Trevor trying to grab this. He's able to get it. Oh, and he just can't out puck handle Anoka there. They bring it back through. Strauss pushes Ryan Roof outside, and he can't get much of a shot off. Shot in front. It's a scramble, and Anoka finally finds the back of the net to make this a 5-0 game with minute 4 left of the first period. Well, that all about seals the deal here. Well, the deal's been sealed for a while, but we'll bring this game to an end here.
Yeah, it would have been nice to get one on the board here before the end of this one and kind of save some dignity, but got manhandled pretty good today.
Yeah. Schulte comes up with that face-off win, goes back to Carlin, but Anoka's really quick on the draw to get back there and charge those. Anoka coming into the zone, tries to throw it on net, rebounds loose. Oh, and Norman's there to send it back behind the goaltender. Puck bounces off the boards and goes right in front of Jake again, and he gets down there and makes the save. Keep this from being a 6-point game. Carlin picks it up, sends it off the board to Green. Schulte's first to grab this. He tries to bring it down the distance of the ice, but really makes it across the blue line. Vaughn grabs this, oh, and we get a whistle, and I think we're going to have a penalty called here. I'm not certain on who. A high stick is called. And it looks like Schulte's going to be the culprit. Going to the box. Ending the game shorthanded. 24-7 left on the clock. We got our smallest crew minus Von Norman out there.
The little package.
The little guys. Puck goes over. Liam does a good job charging that point, and he clears the zone, feeds it over to JoJo Ross. Ah, and it just too far. Liam swipes over, grabs this. He's going to bring it into the zone. Chips it over to JoJo Ross again. JoJo comes up with a shot. Goes into the belly of the goaltender. Oh, almost coming up with a nice little play to thwart that shootout or that shutout here, but not able to do it. Coach leaves the same line out there. 4 seconds left of this game. Liam back in the face-off dot, wins it back to Vaughn. Vaughn, shot goes wide of the net though, and that brings us to the end of the game. And Anoka defeats us 5-0. They'll go up 8-0 in the district play.
That's a tough team.
We should get our fair play point though, so we'll get another point ahead of Anoka or Andover. But yeah, they're a legit team. They have everything. They could make a good run for state.
Good defense, great goaltending. It's a well-coached team. You can tell how they move the puck, even on the breakout, even on when we dump and change. They got 2 guys floating high in the neutral zone. Yep. They're organized.
The face-offs alone. I mean, you see the minute that puck's on there, their wingers are not just standing watching. They're aggressively going wherever that puck goes, and we might win the face-off back, and their wingers are on it immediately, and it should have been our face-off win, and so they're a good team. Looks like almost the entire team from both sides are going to come together for a prayer circle at the end of the game. I like that. Good hard-fought game here, and I don't know what our next game is. I think we got a couple of days, and then we come back. Tuesday?
Friday night, or
I think it's Tuesday.
Oh, do we have? Oh yeah, we have a game Tuesday. Is it Andover?
Rogers again.
Well, if they play against Rogers like they played tonight, that should be a 10-goal game.
Yeah, you'd think. But
well, Billy, happy Saturday night.
Yep, we'll see you on the next game.